Before sending humans to Mars, a robotic mission launched by SpaceX to scout potential landing sites to study the Martian atmosphere, geology, and search for signs of water and resources. As time passed, the Starship faced unexpected glitches, problems with radiation, and trouble with navigation. The Starship experienced a catastrophic failure in space. The Starship burst into a million pieces. Despite trying so hard, the team working on the Starship couldn't overcome these huge challenges, and the mission didn't succeed. It was devastating for SpaceX and for the world, but the company didn't give up. SpaceX is ready for a new launch with the hope of achieving success this time around. Responses varied, and the level of excitement isn't as high as it was during the previous attempt. After a 6-month journey, the Starship successfully landed on Mars. Rovers and orbiters are being utilized to collect crucial information and pave the way for human exploration. More robotic missions launched later same year. These robotic missions are not limited to just NASA and SpaceX. China, India, and the European Space Agency are also contributing their own rovers to explore the Martian surface. The next crucial step involves sending astronauts to Mars orbit. These missions would last for several months and serve as a test of the spacecraft's capabilities and crew endurance. This crewed spacecraft, equipped with life support systems and radiation shielding to protect astronauts from the harsh space environment. The day has come. Elon Musk's SpaceX leads the charge with the successful launch of the first Mars mission. Crowds gather, watching on screens as the rockets lift off with a fiery blast. Starship soars into the sky, leaving Earth behind on its months-long journey to the Red Planet. The momentous day finally arrived when astronauts set foot on Martian soil for the first time. World gets an upgrade quote of "a giant step for men, but giant leap for mankind." The world is undoubtedly in awe and filled with excitement as the first person sets foot on Mars. Media outlets and social media buzzing with live coverage and reactions from people across the globe, expressing their amazement and pride in our achievements as a species. To enable sustainable missions to Mars, a lunar gateway, a space station in lunar orbit, is currently under construction. This gateway serves as a staging point for future missions to Mars and beyond. We'll tell you more about this lunar gateway later in this video. On his social media platform X.com, Elon Musk announces the launch window between October 2037 and January 2038 to launch multiple crewed missions to Mars. The first few years focused on sending regular crewed missions to Mars, each lasting several months. These missions start establishing a temporary human presence on the planet. Astronauts are conducting a series of experiments, collecting samples, studying the Martian environment, and most importantly, they're trying to find if there was ever life on Mars. Advanced life support systems, habitats, and underground structures are under construction to protect colonists from the harsh Martian environment and radiation. They're small in size and can only sustain a few hundred people. Inflatable habitats, like big balloons, are being used first. They're easy to transport and set up. As humans stay longer, more permanent structures will come in. The crew start conducting essential research, studying local resources, testing agricultural techniques, and developing sustainable energy sources. With a permanent base under construction, efforts are shifting towards building sustainable infrastructure for long-term colonization. 3D printing technology is playing a crucial role in constructing habitats and structures using locally available materials, such as Martian soil. 3D printers are creating intricate structures with precision. With the help of ISRU techniques, in situ resource utilization, they extract and process Martian resources like regolith, the surface soil, to create construction materials which are later named Martian concrete. These printers build entire habitats layer by layer, which results in reducing the need to transport heavy construction materials from Earth. Mars's terraforming initiatives begin on a larger scale. Scientists continue to release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere to increase surface temperatures and initiate the greenhouse effect. On the other hand, some scientists engage in debates about this idea. They raise concerns about potential unintended consequences of releasing greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, as it may alter the planet's delicate balance in unforeseen ways. These scientists emphasize the need for thorough research and caution to ensure that the terraforming process doesn't lead to irreversible changes or pose risks to any future Martian ecosystems. Releasing greenhouse gases seems to be working so far. With increased temperatures, some of the frozen water and carbon dioxide at the poles seem to thaw and enter the atmosphere. Data is showing early signs of a thicker atmosphere that might improve the planet's ability to retain heat and potentially make conditions more favorable for human habitation. Currently, the development of technologies to convert Martian ice and underground water into liquid water for farming and human consumption is still underway. In the meantime, biodome projects have been initiated, enabling the creation of controlled ecosystems and experimental agriculture outside the habitats. Moreover, the colony's focus shifts on becoming more self-sufficient in terms of food, water, and resources. Mars's agriculture advanced as compared to before, with genetically engineered crops and hydroponic systems providing sustenance for the colonists. In fact, it turns out, Martian soil simulants hold water better than Earth soil. Some common minerals found on Mars include iron, magnesium, silicon, sulfur, and aluminium. The colony started experimenting with Martian mining operations to extract these valuable minerals for both local use and even potential export back to Earth. The high-tech process of mining is yet to be fully developed, but future missions may involve using robotic systems to dig even deeper and collect these resources. As the colony grows, more habitats and interconnected settlements are established across Mars. A robust communication and transportation network, including surface rovers, underground tunnels, and above-ground transit systems, start linking different regions. These electric-powered vehicles move on a network of elevated magnetic tracks known as the Marsway. This highly advanced transit system links Holden Crater and Jezero Crater on Mars. Currently, a new line called the Red Line is being developed to connect Columbia Hill, also known as Gusev Crater, and Morth Vallis. The Lunar Gateway, which began in 2028, now serves as a crucial hub for managing logistics, supplying missions, and exchanging crews between Earth and Mars. This Lunar Gateway facilitates crew transfer between Earth and Mars-bound spacecraft, allowing for easier resupply and crew rotation. The Lunar Gateway's docking ports welcome spacecraft from Earth and provide crucial supplies and fuel for onward travel to Mars. With its spacious living quarters, hydroponic farms, and recreational areas, the Gateway becomes a temporary home for astronauts on Mars journeys. Humanity is now ready for second generations of Martians, now calling the Red Planet home. The first baby was born. The birth was a marvel, yet not without challenges. The Martian environment requires special medical care. With advancements in artificial wombs and life support systems, essential assistance was provided throughout the pregnancy. The lack of Earth's atmosphere and higher radiation still pose many risks, and scientists are working on solving the problem. A unique Martian society starts to flourish, blending the cultures and experiences of Earth's diverse inhabitants. The arts, sciences, and Martian culture is developing. Mars now even has its own sitcom, music artists, and school system. First marriage took place on the Martian surface. The couple comes from a rich billionaire family on Earth. There is now a wait list for people who want to get married on Mars. It's the end of the century. The Martian colony was well on its way to achieving a degree of self-sufficiency and independence from Earth. The atmosphere is gradually undergoing changes that are making the planet more suitable for human habitation. While significant progress has been made, a fully breathable atmosphere will still require more time and continued dedication. On Earth, there's a company called Cosmo Voyage that wants to be the SpaceX of the 22nd century and is preparing advanced technology to make Mars a launching planet for space missions to other planets and stars. They dream of discovering new things in space and even having people live on other planets someday. Cosmo Voyage has an exciting vision to establish a human colony on Saturn's moon Titan. Travel time has significantly reduced, all thanks to new propulsion methods called ion drives, which reduce the journey to Mars now to just 2 months, hence eliminating the need to wait for launch windows. With the Martian population booming and now reaching 1 million people, Mars enters an era of remarkable large-scale industrialization. Mining operations on Mars extract valuable minerals from its distinctive red surface, fueling the development of advanced energy systems that have the potential to transform Earth's energy landscape. Thanks to the abundant availability of helium-3, a powerful fuel for fusion reactors, Mars assumes a pivotal role in the pursuit of clean and sustainable energy solutions. NASA has successfully launched its fully automated manufacturing station into Mars's orbit. It's an upgrade to the International Space Station, which retired approximately 100 years ago. Space Station's primary task is to extract valuable resources from asteroids. The advantage of conducting these operations in space is to avoid any pollution of Mars's atmosphere. Once the manufacturing is completed, the produced goods are transported to the surface of Mars. 3 self-sustaining vibrant cities are now thriving on Mars, each boasting its unique charm and purpose. Olympus Prime, also known as New York City of Mars, is a bustling metropolis known for its cutting-edge research institutions and high-tech industries. AI runs everything here. It governs all aspects, ranging from transportation to waste management. Tall skyscrapers serve as evidence of architecture shaped by AI. The presence of self-repairing roadways and energy-efficient buildings highlights the innovative capabilities of AI. Located in the tranquil region of Elion Vallis, Elion City is also recognized as the Garden City. Its field boasts lush green spaces, vertical farms, and botanical gardens. Elion City is mostly dedicated to sustainable living and research on changing Mars' atmosphere. The city is like a central place for farming on Mars. It provides fresh fruits, vegetables, and possibly everything that Earthlings eat. Located on the fringes of Elysium Planeta, Elysium Port is a rather small city with a population of only 50,000 people. Known for interplanetary trade and commerce, the city has large spaceports that are always busy with spaceships and cargo ships coming from different star systems. Marsway interconnected them by a sophisticated Martian hyperloop. Martians are now fully accustomed to taking special pills that give them all the nutrients they need, so they don't have to eat regular meals. The need for traditional meals has disappeared entirely. In fact, the concept of taste, something that was once so central to enjoying food, is now a distant memory. Remarkable genetic engineering has even eliminated the neural pathways in the human body that used to crave and find pleasure in eating. Going to Mars used to be a long, scary trip, but not anymore. We have super-fast spaceships that can take us from Earth to Mars in just 1 week. Many people can visit Mars every year for vacation. In fact, this year, the number of tourists from Earth reaches 100,000 every year. 3D organ bioprinting arrived on Mars. Organ printing is like using a special printer. It works like a regular 3D printer, but with a special plastic that's safe for the body. The printer follows a computer model and builds up the organ layer by layer. On Mars, people can now have kidney, heart, and liver transplants without needing any doctors. Neurolink revolutionized learning and exploration. Young Martians now no longer needed traditional classrooms. Knowledge is directly transferred into their minds. At just 5 years old, Neurolink can now detect a child's passions and filter out unnecessary information that might otherwise overwhelm the child. Scientists have created a groundbreaking material with the ability to endure the harsh environment of Venus. This achievement has paved the way for potential missions involving robotic colonies on the hottest planet in our solar system. Researchers working on terraforming projects have unveiled artwork depicting a practical concept of a city floating in the sky, floating among the clouds in space. The upper atmosphere of Venus bears some similarities to Earth's conditions, making it a promising location for such a station. If this plan is successful, it could serve as a model for establishing similar aerial settlements on gas giants like Saturn, Jupiter, and beyond. The Boring Company, known for its groundbreaking tunneling technology, has constructed an extraordinary underground Martian city. Situated beneath the Martian surface, this city can manipulate gravity and keep it similar to that of Earth, enabling residents to engage in daily activities with a sense of familiarity. The atmosphere is pure and completely breathable. Moreover, the way the city is built helps protect the people living there from the harmful radiation on Mars. To mark 3 centuries on Mars, the Red Planet now has initiated the establishment of its own constitution, a unique governance model controlled by a decentralized distribution of power across various sectors. Money has taken a fascinating turn, with the conversion of traditional currency into societal credits, earned through benevolent and generous contributions to the collective well-being. These credits serve as a measure of one's impact on Martian society. The more kind and generous you are, the more points you get to spend. The judiciary system is fully operated by AI, with verdicts determined based on the complexity of the matter in hand. It's an historic moment. The Martian climate has been fully adapted. First ever humans take off their helmet, breathing the pristine air of the Red Planet for the first time. Humans still need to contend with radiation, and work is in progress to address this challenge. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, consider subscribing for more captivating content, and let us know in the comments below what next time-lapse you want to see on this channel.